It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The detection of arsenic in the soil close to the Hunter River has prompted a major clean-up at the Orica site at Kooragang Island. Recent testing shows the toxic chemical, which is found several metres below ground level, has moved within 250 metres of the river. The Herald reports work will begin early next year to build a concrete containment cell to prevent the chemical from leaching into the river. Hundreds of disappointed basketball fans had to make do with a refund on Saturday night after the NBL trial game between the Sydney Kings and Illawarra Hawks was called off. Condensation on the temporary court made the surface unplayable, with team officials agreeing to cancel the game, rejecting an offer to transfer the fixture to the nearby Broadmeadow Basketball Stadium. It's emerged the entertainment centre doesn't have the appropriate cleaning equipment to deal with the problem. Sydney Kings and Boomers star Andrew Bogut told the 3,000 fans it was just too dangerous for the players.
It's very, very slippery and we're not too good at ice hockey, so we'll have to call the game. Apologies.
A young man is accused of running off with a bottle of alcohol after holding up a liquor store in the Newcastle CBD. Police say the 21-year-old entered the Hunter Street shop just before 5 yesterday afternoon and threatened the male attendant with a knife. He was arrested a short time later at a bus stop on King Street. Police allege he had the bottle and a knife in his backpack along with a stolen credit card. He's due to face court today. Family and friends of workers whose lives were lost in the region's coal mines gathered at Aberdare yesterday to remember their loved ones. The mining union holds a memorial service at the Jim Comerford Memorial Wall every year to commemorate those lost in Northern District coal mines throughout history. Union District President Peter Jordan says there's still a long way to go to improve workplace operations.
From a safety point of view, we've still got a lot more work to do. We still have serious incidents occurring in our industry, and as a result of those serious incidents, we've had many mine workers sustain serious injuries. So, whilst not fatalities, we still are seeing mine workers seriously injured in the work.
An ongoing study by the University of Newcastle has shown threatened squirrel gliders are thriving in the Hunter. Lake Macquarie Council is supporting the research, which is examining the distribution and genetic diversity of the gliders, as well as gauging the impact of the M1 motorway on their movement patterns. Associate Professor John Clulo says he'd like to see squirrel gliders make a home at the university.
The campus here at Newcastle, we have habitat available for squirrel gliders, but we don't have any squirrel gliders here at the moment, and it's a really nice and interesting thought that if we were able to do a better job of restoring corridors, bushland corridors through Newcastle, we might be able to link things up and someday get them back onto the campus.
As Women's Health Week comes to a close, women across the Hunter are being reminded to seek medical advice from a trusted doctor and keep dialogue about their health open. Maitland MP and Acting Shadow Minister for Women, Jenny Aitchison, says mothers especially tend to look after everyone else before themselves. She says it's important to follow up on any niggling concerns.
There's no substitute for talking to a doctor because they know all of the things that are going on. A lot of people are very, keen to go on the internet and have a look, but we know that, there's a lot of information in the internet and not all of it's actually tested. So your doctor's always a really good point of clarification, helping you to understand things.
2NURFM Sport.
Maitland are into the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby Grand Final after downing Merewether 26 points to 24. It's the first time since 2010 the Blacks have qualified for the championship game. Maitland will meet Hamilton in the decider this weekend, with the Hawks gunning for their fourth straight Grand Final win. South Newcastle are now one game away from lifting the Newcastle Rugby League trophy after downing minor premiers Lakes United 20 points to 12 yesterday. The Lions reversed the same fixture last season to progress, while the Seagulls will be given another chance against Kurri Kurri this weekend. The Newcastle Knights Jersey Flegg side have booked their spot in a grand final qualifier after defeating the Sydney Roosters 27 points to 8. Led by the return of dummy half Tom Starling, the young Knights will now play in week 3 of the finals against Penrith. And Broadmeadow have been crowned this year's NPL champions after beating Edgeworth 3-0. The match was played in front of more than 3,000 fans at McDonald Jones Stadium. Magic proved too good on the night, with John Majerowski picking up the Man of the Match award. And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 43, 24, 25, 19, 22 and 42, and the supplementaries are 4 and 14. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.